Update. I got shit to post. I'm behind on posting stuff I want to post. I want to do a ramble because I think things. My hair, I'm doing things because I'm trying to get my hair to grow because apparently whatever shit's going on with me is making my hair fall out and not grow. So I've been using Rogaine and the normal hair treatment I used to use to make it soft, and I gotta wash it out. Well, anyway, I'm a little behind on my treatment, but I'm gonna get there. My doctor's boss, I'm very thankful for my doctor. I don't think I would make it without him, so I hope he sticks around. I don't feel good, which is normal. I'm back to normal sick. It was really cool today because, I don't know, I just love, like, my insurance will be like, fuck you, and my doctor will be like, fuck you, and then just like, boom. I had an issue with my medication today for my adrenal insufficiency, which if I were to suddenly get ripped off of it, wow, you know, like that's something you gotta wean off of the consequences of just getting ripped off the dose I'm on. But my doctor was on it. Whatever happened, I don't know. I just love the way he fights for me. Because in America, the way insurance works is fucked up. And it's springtime, kind of. There's no such thing as 4 seasons anymore, but it's got... My allergies fucked up right now. It went from like 30 degrees to 59, and then it was 71 day and 39. It's gonna go back down to 39, and now it's all gonna rain. And I'm trying to take care of stuff in regards to moving so far away from where we used to live. Rambling. I'm not grieving my dad very well. Well, I'm in the stage of grief where it's denial. I don't feel anything. I still love you, Dad, rest in peace, but I'm in that stage where I'm so caught up when I'm awake, just being bombarded with stuff, trying to take care of stuff real quick while my kid's in school, and I have a limited amount of time to get things done, and stressing out. I'm trying to switch over, because we moved really far away, so I'm trying to switch over everything, and I'm running into issues with these MFers, and like, just like, I want to throw up. I always want to puke, and it never comes up. I've even asked my doctor, can I just get a pill to make me puke already? Between the stress and my chronic illness, whatever makes me nauseous all the time, it's probably the autoimmune shit, something. But anyway, I'm going to catch up on testing once I keep saying it every week. I'm gonna schedule the MRIs, and I gotta do a sleep study, at home sleep study. They're trying to figure out the chronic fatigue, and but in regards to grief, I'm spitting this all out real quick because I got shit to do. I don't feel it. I don't feel anything. I don't feel. And my daughter's in a different stage of grief, so I'm trying to comfort her. She's in the depression stage. And it's kind of affecting her school a little bit, but I'm trying to work with her. I know how grief works. It's weird. It doesn't end. There is no specific order. I am aware we are both in different stages. And I'm not in her stage yet, but I probably will be. You know, I was there in the beginning, and then it switched off, and I don't feel anything. I can't right now. But when I sleep, I get night terrors, and they're not just night terrors. They're memories of... not necessarily when he died, but when they said he was a miracle because he went through so many cardiac arrests. And it was months before he passed. Like, he passed so suddenly. He was supposed to be a miracle. And but when I sleep, that grief comes in the form of night terrors, and the memory when they thought he wasn't going to make it. It was like his 5th cardiac arrest, and they brought me in because I was homeless at the time. But I was staying in the ICU for days when it first started, when he was first admitted, like when shit really hit the fan. And I just couldn't leave, and they thought it was going to be the end on the 5th one, so they brought me in there, and I witnessed how violent CPR looks, how violent, and how then after CPR they shocked him, and how violent that was, and how they brought me in. Because they weren't sure he was going to stabilize after all that because his heartbeat was so weak. And I looked into his eyes and they said, "Oh no, he's not conscious." Yes, he was. He was crying. And even though he was staring blankly into the distance, I felt his consciousness there. Those tears that hurt, that fucking hurt, that was so violent. And I get flashbacks about that. And in therapy, I learned that just let the flashbacks be. I'm just having the memory right now, not a flashback, but when they hit. That's what the night terrors are like. They're like flashbacks in my sleep. They're rough. And when you're sleeping, you can't really use coping skills because you're stuck in that loop. And that's what my night terrors are. And I wake up in a panic. And I'm starting to shake a little bit now, but like, and so then like I have this medication I take for my PTSD because panic can lead to stress-induced seizures, and I don't like taking a certain medication until I'm straight up stuttering, because it goes anxiety, tremors, stuttering, and then usually seizure, and I'm supposed to take it before, but I'm stubborn. But anyway, I will take it from the night terror, just getting back to sleep, because I already have fatigue problems. I already have issues with being tired all the time, and they're trying to figure stuff out because they think it's more than just the Addison's adrenal cortisol drop shit. I gotta do all this testing for, and I manage during the day. The night terror wave isn't helping, and I call it a wave because I haven't had a wave in a minute, but they become waves when it's every day for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or more. And it's been going on, and a lot of my night terrors are about my dad. I think the grief shows up in my sleep, and I can't use coping skills in my sleep. And when I wake up in a panic, I know I need to get back to sleep because I got a bunch of shit to do during the day, and I can't be losing sleep when I'm already tired all the fucking time during the day. And I gotta try to get all the shit done before I get my kid from school, so I could act like I'm alright by the time she gets to school, and I'm not stressing the fuck out. And I could do dad stuff. And it's a lot of work. And I love my kid. And so, I've been doing this blackout tattoo. I don't know if I have the energy to post some of the video. But this was round 2 I did the other night. I'm kind of erasing the past and starting over, because when I started this in 2023, I've been tattooing myself since 2023. I'm not a professional. I recommend in my tattoo videos that I have posted that do not try it at home. I guess I still consider myself an amateur, but I know things. I've been doing it for a minute. A lot of my tattoos, my kid, I've traced over because I can't draw. I did do this with my left hand, left hand when I'm right-handed, like graffiti. I believe in God, people, not government. There's a cross there, but it's covered. I am an anarchist. But anyway, this arm, my kid, she did. A shout out to Ren, Sick Boy Tattoo. Ain't that boss? My kid did that. And underneath, blacking out the past, starting over. You can't see it because I can't pull it down far enough. Freckled Angels. My kid drew that, and I tattooed over it, and maybe I'll put a picture. I don't know if I want to edit this video or even post it. There's a lot of cool things my kid and I have done. There have been good memories. We got lightsabers. We're gonna have a fight if she gets her homework done. Her birthday's coming up. I'm okay. A little nauseous. What was I saying? Yeah, I have an issue with bleeding because of my medication, so that's why the blackout's round 2. I experimented with a different needle when I'm erasing the past. Some of my older videos, the OG tattoo. Yeah, it looked pretty and all at first. And then just when I was homeless and stuff, I really messed it up. I had fallen doing it, and just it doesn't have that good memory it did at first when I started it. So I'm starting over, and there's stuff under it, and I want to cross out the 70. I no longer want to be 70 foot tall. That's when my channel started, the first video. So it represents starting over. I know. But anyway, I bleed a lot because of the medication I'm on. And the Adam's apple is really hard to get over because of the difference in the skin. I went at it the other day. Blood. I feel like all the ink bled out. I experimented with a different needle, different types of ink. I want to try the swirling motion. My style is not. Like with these blackouts, I did regrets from getting tattoos when I was 17. Were easier. They weren't as huge as my neck. But I wasn't on the medication I'm on that makes me like to bleed a lot. But it scabbed over, so that's a good sign. I don't know if I posted videos. I probably will when I do post videos. Backed up. You'll see it's like grayscale. Eventually it's going to be blacked out. I'm not paying $100 for someone else to do it when I got the supplies already. There's the dog. There's the dog that adopted us. Anyway. I'm just trying to spit stuff out real quick. What's going on? This thing, I gotta gauge it out. Since the face infection, 16 gauge ain't working. Especially when I want big balls here. I gotta get a 14 gauge. The face infection stretched it out, and the 16 gauge just... I gotta get a 14. Yeah, 14. Like I stretched this 14. 14. Yeah, not 18, 14. I want to pierce my eyebrow second. Anyway, but tattoos, I got my own shit. I don't know about piercing myself, how I feel. I ain't done that in a minute. I did have, at one point, my whole ear, I did that myself. With my childhood friend, my OG brother AJ, rest in peace. I gauged my ears when I was homeless. These are my dad's earrings. So, there's an update. I'm gonna go through 6 rounds of this. I keep having to stop because either I bleed or like I'm new at the bigger. I might try swirling. I don't know. My style with the blackouts, like the old ones, was just back and forth, and it was easier to do. Maybe I should try I've watched other videos, tutorials, but I tried to do my Adam's apple at least, and it did scab, but it did bleed a lot. It's gonna take a minute, but I'm gonna get it done, and this is gonna get crossed out. I'm probably gonna keep this blackout. My kid got started on this. This is gonna turn into something. She drew some other stuff that you can't see. That is a work in progress, and got the freckled angels, got the sick boy. I'm so proud of her. She's an awesome artist. She drew all this, and some I still got to color in from years ago when she was 5, like her bat that covered up the scar, one of the scars where I got stabbed or sliced open. You can't even see it. With her little bat she drew when she was 5. It needs a touch up with the color. The unicorn I never colored in yet from when she was 5. It's all healing. Anyway, there's a lot going on, and I'm taking care of it, and it's exhausting, and my doctor's a really good fucking doctor, and I wouldn't be able to get through any of this. Even though I'm still struggling, I would not be able to do any of this without him. And today, here in like 5 minutes, I gotta wash out my hair. I gotta wash this out. I'm trying to get it to grow out. I don't know what I did shave the sides a little bit so it wouldn't poke my ear. I don't know if I'm gonna grow it out, go back to the mohawk. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just wanted it to grow. Like it stopped growing and it started falling out. And so I'm rogating. I can't even talk. I'm losing my voice because this weather has got like a bunch of gross allergies draining down the back of my throat. Yeah, I don't know. I might just post this real quick and not add on any pictures you don't want to talk about bleeding out. Like, this is gonna take work to post because I'll have to put a content warning, and then the pictures I talked about I might just throw in at the end, and you'll know what I'm talking about if you watch the video. I wanted to do an update, but I don't feel good enough. I don't know if I'm motivated enough. But this is my creative outlet. And my kids. And she's got videos I need to post on here for her sake. And it's just a lot going on. And at least I got over the pneumonia shit, finally. I thought I was going to suffocate for a minute. But I got over it. I did it. Thanks to an awesome doctor. And that's it. It is what it is. And if it takes a year to do this blackout, it will. The plasma buildup is insane because of how much I bleed trying to do this much. And but anyway, there's a 60-minute fucking update, and I'm probably just gonna put this on my video editor and then throw in the pictures and then post it and not even go proofread it because I gotta go and I think things. And there's a ramble about how I think things. And rest in peace, Dad. Rest in peace, Mom. Rest in peace, AJ. I love you all. And Carl, motherfucker, I ain't heard from you for a minute. If you're back in the hospital, you better be alive. And I love you too. And I love my kid. And alright, bye. Oh yeah. Shout out to Ren. Shout out to Ren. He's mentioned a lot in these videos. He'll be mentioned a lot in future videos. My kid and I. He's been a big deal in our lives. He's been a big deal in my life. He's a big part of the reason I'm still here. He got me. The wind? I got the I got the wind. I don't know if you saw that. Ignore the trash can I'm cleaning up. Oh, I did. My kid drew that Tom thing for me. It might be backwards on the camera. This is my side of the bed. But anyway, hold on, side quest. Backtrack. Ren have been a huge influence on both our lives. Freckled Angels is a very sentimental album with my kid and I, and Sick Boy really got me through some things. And we're very excited. We both just love all his stuff and his new stuff coming out. And just shout out again. There's going to be a lot of shout outs. You'll probably never see these videos, but for real. And his song Troubles, that came out just in time for my surgery. Just like, I might have said that in another video. When I had that surgery, that song got me through waiting. It was so scary. It was a stat surgery, and that song came out, and I listened to it up until they wheeled me in, and it soothed me, it calmed me down. And he is amazing. Go listen to him. I want to put his in the description for real. If you're going through some things with autoimmunity, and if you're struggling with PTSD and stuff, he is a great advocate, and he is just a wonderful artist and just beautiful in so many ways. And just shout out. And I'm not just saying it because I talked about him in this video or talked about a bunch of videos, just in general. He is an amazing artist and has a lot to say that is very important, and I feel like should be spread around. Not advertising, just genuinely, what he has to say is very important. And I feel like he should be recognized. I feel like he is already, but for real, just throwing that in there. Because my kid and I are, he's going to be mentioned a lot. So in every video, I'm going to put his in the bio that he's mentioned. That's why we got these tattoos. She's going to do the other one. We're waiting for the rest. And I hope you feel better. I heard he was going in for more treatment. We love you, Ren. And okay, I'm so awkward, and I get nervous when I talk about people on my videos that I look up to and I respect, and even though they'll never watch this, so I'm just gonna say, mad respect. Check out Ren. Okay, all right, bye.